Hey everybody, this is Chris the Vaping Manor. I'm really excited. I got probably one of the coolest pieces in my hand that I've ever had the crazy opportunity to actually hold and use and talk about ever. So Russ House, who is a YouTube reviewer, he's a Super X Drifter, got sent a Sunbox Moonraker from Sunbox. It's actually Paolo's personal, it's his personal prototype. And you know, I was talking to Paolo and talking to Russ, and Russ was like, "Hey, would it be cool if we sent it to Chris so he could check it out, do a review before we send it back to you?" And Paolo said yes, which blew me away. I mean, that's super cool of him to do, and super cool of Russ to even think about doing that for me. I mean, it's huge. I mean, Russ and I have had the Sunbox Moonraker in our hands before anybody else in the world other than Paolo. I mean, it's really, I feel honored. I really do. I feel honored to be able to try it out before anybody else. But as of today, or the last few days, people have actually been getting the final production versions of these in their hands, and they've been using them, and they love them. Of course, they're gonna love them. Since this thing showed up, and I'm not a tank guy. I'm not a tank guy at all. I'm really not. I've been squonking for 5.5 years. That's kind of, I used a Pravari and a K-Fun, and then I found a Rio, from Rob, who actually he's 20 minutes away from my house where his shop is. So I bought a Rio, and that changed my entire vaping world, and squonk ever since. Like, literally, that's all I do. Until now, I got one of these, and I was like, oh my god, this thing is so cool. So, I want to talk about what is it? What is the Sunbox Moonraker? Well, it's a Sunbox. It's a DNA 40 chip. It's a tank mod, so the tank goes in here, and the battery goes in here. It's so small. Like, when the tank's down in, like, seriously, like, that is the lowest profile mod I think that I've ever seen. Yeah, so good. So yeah, Sunbox Moonraker. This is let's put it this way. Since this thing showed up at my house, and I put a battery in it, put my tank in it, it goes with me everywhere. I mean, you can stick it in your pocket, it's not going to leak, you can use it with gloves on. I would say it's probably darn near indestructible. I mean, this thing it's heavy. Like, it's kind of heavy, and it's heavy because you have the battery and the tank all so compact. The center of gravity is like all right here in the middle. Yeah, it's so you got the up and down buttons here that are recessed, so that you're not going to push them when you're in a pocket. You got Sunbox, the regular button here that it's pretty clicky. So DNA 40, so you can 5-click and lock it and not worry about it firing in your pocket. But I mean, this is like probably the coolest pocket mod like I've ever seen or even heard of. I mean, you got to be kidding me. This thing is so awesome. So yeah, let's take a closer look and see what you guys think. Let's talk about it a little bit more. I do have a little bit of information to talk about some changes between the prototype here I have in my hands and the actual production model that people are getting shipped out to them. So let's take a closer look, and I'll get to some of that information. All right, here we go. We got Sunbox Moonraker. Look at that thing. That thing is so awesome. So let's talk about a couple of the things that are in the so basically it's an 18650 device, DNA 40. Up button, down button here. You've got this really cool elevator here that it locks in place so it can't go up or down, or you turn this little wheelie thing to the right to unlock it, and then you can move it up or down. I mean, a normal box mod would look like this. I mean, come on, it's crazy. I mean, look at that. That's huge, right? But with this thing, I mean, it lowers the center of gravity, it drops down in, it fits like perfectly in your hands. It's crazy. So the battery. Which the way this works is you stick your thumb in there and you just twist it around. So one thing that I have noticed about this is the battery life is insane. I mean, this battery, it'll last me 2.5, 3 days. Like, I don't know how he does it. What's so specially magic about it other than, there's no spring again. Just like the PB7, there's no spring. It's a solid connection. So this is a prototype, so it has no Sunbox, badging. The final one says Moonraker right here, and it has Sunbox on it, and they come in different colors. You can get orange, black, green. The green is really cool green. All sorts of different things, different colors. I'll put a link. Actually, you can't buy them on the website yet, but I'll put a link to where they're probably going to be when you can buy them, with general availability. So positive goes down, and it fits in this little cuppy thing here, and holds it in. So in the final production model, this is not brass. It'll be stainless steel or something else. So this is the end cap, which it's kind of fancy. It's cool. I like it. I was told that you start it a little bit and then you use your thumb and you just kind of spin it around to do it. And this way, it actually goes in pretty easy. So there, nice and tight. Listen, no rattle. That's the button, but no rattle whatsoever. That battery's not going anywhere. You got a nice solid connection. So what we can do is take a look at the 510 connector. Again, this is a prototype. It's not the final device that people are getting in their hands. So it's gonna be a little bit rougher than what you can expect. But it's got the standard Sunbox 510 connector. So you use the Allen wrench and you turn it, and it's threaded the same as your 510. So if you want to lower it a quarter, you can just turn the Allen wrench a quarter, and the atomizer will go up or down a quarter. But I mean, in this type of device, it really doesn't matter as much because you're not going to see it anyways. So just screw that in. Again, it's my terrible Kanger sub tank. So this is the elevator assembly in here, and here's the lock. So when you take this and you turn it to the left, you can actually hear it click. When it locks in place and unlocks. So we'll unlock it, we'll drop that down, close it up, put this. So I took this thing to a couple different vape shops around, where I live and where I work. Just to be like, hey, well, check this out, guys. What do you think? Everybody absolutely thought it was the coolest thing. They loved it. They're like, wow, where can I get one of those? I'm like, well, kind of can't yet, but soon. And they were pretty excited. So let's talk about some of the changes. So in the final version, the elevator has a little bit of a different up and down range. It can come down lower in the final version, but not go as high. So it goes, way up here now. Doesn't go that high in the final version. That's to prevent any abuse or shorts or stretching of the cable in here. I believe this cable has been changed as well. The connectors down here have been tidied up a little bit. This right here feels like it's 3D printed. I'm sure that's probably Delrin or some fancy plastic that's a little bit, probably looks a little better than that. It's probably, this mod is, you can put a dripper on it. You can absolutely put a dripper on it, and it will work great. No doubt in my mind it would work great. But I think that this really shines with a tank, a rebuildable tank or a coil tank, or something that looks kind of like this. You can look at that. I mean, that's the coolest thing. Is like it hides the whole thing. So also inside of here, I should have talked about this when I had it apart, but there's a plus and a minus added, so you know which direction the battery goes in when you install it, because this one doesn't have that. I mean, I'm not really a tank guy, but this, literally a day hasn't gone by since this thing came to my house that it hasn't gone with me and I haven't used it. It's rock solid. It feels great in the hand. It looks good. It's functional. It's the elevator is, to me, it's revolutionary. It really is. So, how much is it going to cost? This thing, it's 385 euros, or converted into US dollars, about $418. To me, it's it's worth every penny, but I don't know if I could convince my wife into letting me spend $418 on it. She'd probably kill me. I want one, and I don't do tanks usually. This is what I do. Use squonk hole and That's how I've kind of been rolling. So that's, that's what I got for changes. I mean, I know that, the Moonraker logo is here, and I think that, the Sunbox logo is, I think it's right here, and I'm sure the serial number goes here, like on all the other Sunbox, like E8 kind of style boxes. But man, it's pretty amazing, and I really truly do feel blessed, and I'm very grateful that I've been trusted to use it and give my opinion of it, and I mean, I really can't speak highly enough of it. If you're looking for a really nice high-end device to put a tank on, I don't think it gets any better than this. It really doesn't. I mean, unless you're, cloud chaser crazy and you want to go like 200 watts, bro, and like blow clouds for days, then, fine. Go get your DNA 200 or whatever and go blow your clouds. But if you want something that's solidly made, that's going to work, dependable, it's going to, great customer service from Palo. Something that's small in the hand, that's solid, that you don't have to worry about. I mean, this thing, like, to me, it just feels like the workhorse of workhorses. So, yeah, that's the Sunbox Moonraker. I will put a link in the description on probably to the Sunbox Lovers Only group on Facebook. And I'll also put a link to the website where they're probably going to be going for sale when Palo makes them for general availability. But I don't want to send this back. I really don't. It's an amazing device. I love it. So. Alright guys, I don't see any reason to really flip back around and look at my face again. I think I've burdened you guys enough with that. So let's, we're just going to call it a night. But the Sunbox Moonraker, it's awesome. It's really awesome. I think you did a pretty amazing job designing this thing and putting it all together, Palo. You really did. I like it. I like it a lot. So, and thanks again to Super X Drifter, my buddy Russ. Man, you're awesome. You're very awesome. So, alright guys, have a good one. Later.